just like it fucking changed shit. And you know, the fact that Dino didn't know that you had a boyfriend when you guys started talking that explicit shit makes me feel, you know, disrespected in a major fucking way. I've never wanted to be like, oh, I don't like this person, I don't like you talking to this person, I don't like whatever.
Right.
But
you kind of are being like that right now. But I understand. I get it.
So right now, what I'm saying is, like, as for the Dylan shit, like, I've been disrespected, like, actively, right? Not passively accidental type shit, like, actively disrespected by the
You
Dylan
think
shit.
I was like purposely disrespecting you?
I'm not saying that you did it on purpose, but what you did was very active, right? Like, you said that Dylan was your only boyfriend. That's disrespectful.
You're right.
So it was active.
Really
I'm not saying it was intentional, but it's actively disrespectful. And again, for him to not clarify, right? Like, if he's your friend and he's not mine, I really wish I knew why the fuck he said some shit about I know him, because I have no idea who the fuck he is.
I do too. I'm very confused about that myself now. Like, I don't know that fucker.
Because like from day one, like when he was in your live, I was like, who the fuck is this guy? So
he really is just a really good friend of mine. You know that, right?
No, so one, I understand that you think that
he knows that. Everything he says about that shit is just because I'm a hot lesbian and everybody wants to say that I'm theirs. Everybody wants to say that. Especially when they're pissed drunk and whatnot and fucking around and trying to be a dick. You know, like, I mean,
yes.
I don't know.
So, I'm not saying anything about who you can and can't be friends with. I am saying that Dylan has disrespected me and I don't appreciate that, and we will never come to a reconciliation about that. I mean, me and him, right? Like, I will now never be cool with him because of the way that he disrespected my relationship with you. If you want to be friends with him, I can't say anything about it. I'm just saying that I think it's fucked up that
I have no choice now. I connected him to, he has my dad's French horn. Do you know what that means? Like, do you have any idea what that means to me?
Yeah.
My dad's French horns are the only thing in it that he owns that I actually covet as precious to me.
Right.
And I've been laid with the responsibility of making sure that he's practicing in order to, and as soon as I know he's not, I'm the one that has to take the French horn. I can't stop talking to him.
I'm not saying that you should stop talking to him. What I'm saying is, you know, I think it's fucked up to have to deal with the fact that someone who's disrespected my relationship is still in the life of someone who I care about, right? Like, that's just fucked up. That's the way I see it. I
don't think they see it as disrespect. I think they're just playing.
I disagree.
What I mean? All of them.
I disagree.
I mean, they're all saying it at the same time. You know what I mean? Like,
they who?
I always feel like it's a, like you said, my life is like a persona. It's, as soon as I turn it off, I lay down. I'm like,
No, if it were just the persona, like, everything about it just being a persona switched at playlist, right? Like, at that point, it's not just a persona.
Because we met people in person. Because
that's when your online persona bled into your real life.
Oh, you didn't think that happened with Victoria?
No, it did, but it didn't affect me, right? Like, our relationship was affected by that blending at playlist. So it
happened again, right? Is that what you're saying? It happened again?
No, I'm not saying it happened again. I'm saying that before playlist, Our relationship was not affected by the blending of your persona with your real life.
I see.
After Playlist, our relationship was affected. So,
you know what bothers me is like that whole for like the first live, because we did 2 that day. How many times I had to say that me and Dylan weren't together, that I wasn't fucking him, that I was with you. And like the very first live I had, I must have said that all hour like long. And then as I'm drinking, I'm like, guys, like the same. There was one person that just said it over and over and over again. Are you fucking him? Are you fucking him? And I know that that's one of the people that went right to you. And I can't help but feel like, I don't know, like people are using shit that I do in my life or whatever to attack me and or you in this way, and it's not even like that. Like can't people just like none of that conversation would have even happened if people could just shut the fuck up, sit back, and enjoy the goddamn show. Like, seriously. If one of your friends didn't consistently do that shit over and over and over again, the same fucking guy, you know, like, the fuck, man. I mean, at a certain point, I know myself. Like, I kind of know my drunk self. Like, we don't remember each other, but like, she's definitely part, like, of my BDI, you know, and and my disassociative, because I forget. And it's still part of myself, don't get me wrong, but I know that, like, when someone badgers me like that, I'm gonna just be like, yep, it's true. You know what? Fuck it. Yeah, sure. We're fucking whatever. Can we, like, you know what I mean? Like, I can't really remember how it went down though. Like, I remember getting very frustrated with that, like, before I got plastered. And then the fact that you got all those text messages, and then I realized all the people that were asking me that were friends with you or something. You know what I mean? Like, that's what it was. Like, I didn't realize that until you sent me those messages. And this is why I don't give a fuck about what people say or what people think or any of that. Like, that's why I choose not to care about it. Like, is because it fucks with me. And I know I can't tell you to stop caring about it or any of that. And I can't tell you how to feel, because just like, you know, you can't tell me how to feel. I wish I could be told. But can't we just, like, I don't know, man. Maybe we do need to keep lives separate from our relationship, because it's fucking it up.